We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Polar Bears and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Tom Quo will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Stepping up now, Marshall Warren. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Marshall Warren.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average and try and take 3 out of.
Count is 2-1.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Antonio Velasquez.
So stepping in, Antonio Velasquez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Ricky Marchand. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Quentin Broadway comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Marchand is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. ball one.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Arnold Tadano is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Stepping into the box, Quinn Quezada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Redsox, the left fielder, Quinn Quezada.
Now the pitch. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So coming to the plate, Sherman Christensen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit on the ground to third, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Carlo Delgado.
Stepping in, Carlo Delgado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Brandon.
Now in the box, Brandon Stevenson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. At the plate, Reese Hines. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game.
Reese Hines.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hey. 2-2. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Standing in now, Darryl Belanger, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Runner at third here, nobody out. Popped him up. Kondo over to his right. 1 away.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Reggie Law.
Coming to the plate now, Reggie Law, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Yeah. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To the plate now, Estevan Ponce. 1-0 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Popped up. Stevenson has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in, Andres Sanchez. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's set and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hops this one up. And this will land foul. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a high pop-up. And that's going to land foul. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Settling in now, Marshall Warren. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Greer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Polar Bears are out in front 1-0. So digging in now, Roberto Soto. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Roberto Soto.
First pitch on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Edwin Alston, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Anthony Greer. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Greer, originally from the state of Alabama. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Into the box now, Hunter Rorabaugh, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, on a cold night like this,
and now they've got him in a rundown. And the tag is on him to retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Antonio Velasmil. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
In there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Ready now, Ricky Marchand. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Greer will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Quentin Broadway. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runners on first with one down. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Still 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Reese Hines. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. From the belt, the pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Hunter Rorabaugh.
Second baseman, Hunter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rorabaugh, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 3rd round back in 2023.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Tsuyoshi Kondo. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Now a breaking ball run. His hands out of the way on that pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Now at the plate, Quinn Quezada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. First and second here with nobody out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Sherman Christensen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Sanchez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only one away, no need to test it, as he'll hold tight at third base. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Carlo Delgado, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. The bouncer to the left side, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Stevenson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Darryl Belanger. First offering on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Belanger, a former Dodger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Reggie Law stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Quezada will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Standing in, Estevan Ponce. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now back.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Sanchez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the...
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Roberto Soto.
The right fielder, Roberto.
Now here's the pitch.
Soto.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Edwin Alston. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Anthony Greer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Pablo Perez gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 31, Pablo Perez.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Marshall Warren.
Marshall Warren.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Rorabaugh over to his left. Makes the play. One away.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Antonio Velasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's low, ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ready once again, Ricky Marchand. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Hunter Rorabaugh.
Hunter Rorabaugh.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The bat.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tsuyoshi Kondo. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Quinn Quezada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw. A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Sherman Christensen is on deck. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Count still full, 3-2. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Sherman.
Ready for another shot now. Sherman Christensen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Brandon.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Brandon Stevenson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Roberto Soto.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Diego Irizarry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Irizarry.
Ready for another chance. Roberto Soto, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box now, Edwin Alston, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Four runs here in this half inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Anthony Greer, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Warren is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 5-1. Striding in once again, Quentin Broadway. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 3.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hines, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 5-2 game.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
At the plate now, Darryl Belanger. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Reggie Law, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 5-2. So striding forward now, Hunter Rorabaugh.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Rorabaugh.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Grounder down the line at third. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Tsuyoshi Kondo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Kondo is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Quinn Quezada is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Justin Parr will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Justin Parr.
Leading off the inning, Estevan Ponce, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Andres Sanchez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Sanchez playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Marshall Warren. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
A 1-1. Right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Antonio Velasquez.
Standing in now, Antonio Velasno, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this throw gets away from him. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Patrick Hall takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Ricky Marchand will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hall is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Boston's out in front, 5-3. Billy O'Neill will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Digging in and looking for more, Sherman Christensen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The batter, the designated hitter, Carlo Delgado.
And before a first pitch to the plate, a move to first. And the runner back in standing. In now, Carlo Delgado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now a move over to first, back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now a wave and a miss, looked like the slider there. A runner at first with no outs here. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box, Brandon Stevenson. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
And it's fouled away. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Giancarlo Corona takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box, Roberto Soto, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a double steal try here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in, Edwin Alston. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike.
Counting 2-1.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in, Anthony Greer. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he'll just make him throw one over here, 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Here's the 3-1, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Digging in, Hunter Rohrabaugh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Popped up. Law has a play. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 6-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Quentin Broadway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Rhys Hines.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Right side, hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box now, Darryl Belanger. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reggie Law.
Now at the plate, Reggie Law. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Second baseman,
Bobby Garrison will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
for the Red Sox. Number 47, Bobby Garrison.
In now, Estevan Ponce. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
So now to the plate, Andres Sanchez.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Quezada is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox on top, 6-4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tsuyoshi Kondo.
The catcher, Tsuyoshi Kondo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Quinn Quezada. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Skied into very shallow right. Warren will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Sherman Christensen. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 6-4. Jermaine Wynn comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 20, Jermaine Wynn.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marshall Warren. He singled his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 will be a base hit into center field.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
To the plate now, Antonio Velasmil. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they pull even. It's 6-6 now.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Jackie Malone takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. In now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Shot to third. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In to score, the runner from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Darryl Belanger, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. I'm set with the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down, and he's safe.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Bounce to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Reggie Law. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1 home. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Craig Mosen enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Craig Mosen.
Into the box now, Estevan Ponce. To second for 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. Marshall Sanchez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carlo Delgado. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Here it comes, 1-0. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Stevenson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Grounded to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 16.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Soto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Sanchez, a 6'5" left-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2023.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Red Sox. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Polar Bears came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Giancarlo Corona gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Marshall Sanchez wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.